Good evening to all. Welcome to Near Protocol Philippines. Hope you are staying safe where you are with your loved ones. Tonight we have another guest with us on the show. He's part of the team that is developing a certain NFT game on Near Protocol, that is Shroom Kingdom. So, introducing to you Mario Redder. Mario, welcome to the show. Happy to have you.
Thank you for inviting me. Nice to be here.
All right. So, Mario, maybe before we go to the meaty part of the interview, maybe you can tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, where you're from, what you do, maybe your hobbies.
That's true. So my name is Mario. I'm a 31-year-old software engineer from Germany. I'm full-time software engineer since 2017. Before that, I've been studying computer science, made my master's degree, and since then I've been working mainly in front-end development, but also have been doing a lot of full-stack development. I've been interested in WebAssembly very early on, and that's basically it. And about my hobbies, I've been dancing a lot. But,
wow.
Until recently, but right now I no longer have that much time. So,
I see.
I also have a family. I have one son, and it takes a lot of time.
That's nice. I was wondering, how is the COVID situation there in Germany, or where you're at?
In Germany, yes. The numbers are increasing right now, but it's still, somewhat okay. My family is fully vaccinated, so
That's good.
But my son is going to the preschool, or I'm not sure if that's the right word. He's 2.5 years old, so there are a lot of other children, and they are not vaccinated, obviously. So
But they're allowed to go out. They're allowed to go to face-to-face classes. I see.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty nice. Over here, it's a bit different. We're still, even the colleges aren't opening up yet. So, we're hoping for the best here. So, anyway, you mentioned that you're really into software engineering and front-end development. So that's a very, very highly technological fields. And so that's what you were doing before you got into blockchain and crypto, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, I've not just been doing front-end development. I also developed a couple of projects in my spare time, and they all involved full stack development. I started it basically in the backend. I started with Node.js because, it's the same language, so I could reuse JavaScript, but I soon switched to Rust, and I think it's a really great language.
Yeah, that's the language that Near Protocol basically uses. So can you tell us how you maybe got involved into the crypto and blockchain space? How did you discover it? Did somebody introduce it to you, or maybe you discovered it on your own?
It was during my studies, but I don't remember the year.
That's
where the Bitcoin mining became popular. Some people tried it out, and I think I also installed something and tried it out, but I didn't really get into it. Then I forgot about it basically, and I always heard a couple of things about blockchain, but wasn't that interested actually. Also in my company, there are people who develop blockchain applications, or there aren't that many customers that want to use blockchain, so it is really hard to do that. So they are rather doing research. But just recently I started really looking into blockchain and what I can do with it, and how I can develop on the blockchain, and And I think it was actually Axie Infinity that drew
Oh.
me into blockchain gaming. And
That's really
Yeah.
nice. So, are you do you play Axie Infinity? Are you still currently active?
no, I'm no longer active. I wasn't that active for very long. I think I played it about a month or so.
Oh,
So really not that long, but all this concept of play to earn fascinated me so much that I wanted to build something with it. So this is why I started Shroom Kingdom.
oh, I see. That's really.
I already sold all my Axes.
I see. I see. So basically, Axie Infinity became like the inspiration for you to develop this project that is, currently Shroom Kingdom. And as we know, Shroom Kingdom is built on, of course, top of Near. So how did you like maybe discover Near Protocol?
I discovered Near Protocol because I've specifically been looking for blockchains that allow to develop WebAssembly smart contracts. And I've also been looking into, Rust-related blockchains. And there is also a newsletter about Rust and blockchain. And I went through all the projects there, and I thought that, Near Protocol was like the best project out there. And I've also seen Solana, which is also good, but I think it lacks a little bit of good developer documentation. But the Near Protocol, the documentation looked really good, and they've also been using like the things you would use in Rust, so you feel already home there.
Yeah, you feel at home. You did mention that WebAssembly and Rust were your programming languages. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And so now you're building. We've seen your Discord. I've actually joined the Discord server of Shroom Kingdom, and I believe I've gotten a few Shroom tokens already. Was that from an airdrop recently? Yeah.
Yes.
So we're really happy that this project is coming along smoothly. So now going to of course Shroom
I
Kingdom.
wanted to.
Oh yes, go ahead.
One more thing. I said that Axie Infinity drew me into this play to earn mechanism, but the actual game, Shroom Kingdom, which is it will be a lot like Super Mario Maker, and this has also a history because I've also been working on other projects before Shroom Kingdom. And one of them is called Super Mario Maker Database, where I've been developing a platform where you can share Super Mario Maker levels for emulators. And I've been doing this a couple of years, and there were also other projects, but I relatively early had the idea that it would be really cool to play all these uploaded levels directly in your browser. And but I wanted to do it with WebAssembly, and at the time the Rust gaming ecosystem was still relatively immature, so I just waited for the right moment, and right now you can actually build those WebAssembly games.
That's so cool. I really feel that you can relate to the main characters, Mario, with your name and all. Yeah, maybe it speaks to you on a different level. So that was basically the idea behind Shroom Kingdom. That's what inspired.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah. So I would have also developed it without the play to earn mechanism if I would not have found out about it. So yeah. But fortunately,
you were introduced to it.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So that's really nice. Mario, would you be so kind to explain to maybe our listeners what it is, what Shroom Kingdom basically is?
Yeah, so Shroom Kingdom is it is a play to earn game which will run in your browser. It can also be installed. It will be cross-platform. You can also play it on your mobile phone or on your computer. It can be installed as a so-called progressive web app. It's just a standard mechanism in the web. So it just basically avoids using Play stores or something like that. So you can basically build jump and run levels and can also play levels of others. And well, the play to earn mechanism will reward you for completing these levels, or if people play your uploaded levels, or if it gets popular in some way, if you get like upvotes. So there will be some sort of upvote, which will probably be some sort of staking mechanism actually. Yeah.
So
that's basically the
main idea behind Shroom Kingdom. Thank you for telling us that. So as of the moment, who is currently working on Shroom Kingdom? Do you have like a team of developers with you?
So right now I'm almost the only developer. I've been looking for people who can help me build the project, and at this very early stage of development, it was hard to find other people that can help me in development, because I first need the foundation for this, or the technical foundation. But there are also developers. There's one developer on my Discord server that will help me building a Discord bot, which will track our DAO activities.
Mm-hmm.
So this is, for example, that's one thing that they can help me with. Then there are also other people that help me with all the other things around Shroom Kingdom, like finding artists for our NFT airdrop, for example, or just contacting other people, connecting people, giving me the right contacts to proceed with anything related. For example, just recently the Rocketo money streaming app, I've been reaching out to them so that we can now also use the Shroom token for the money streaming, which is really cool, because we will use it for paying our DAO members.
I actually saw that notice where you were looking for graphic artists or digital artists to help you build the assets for Shroom Kingdom. I actually copied that same link, and then introduced it, sent it to our community in the Philippines, our NFT artists. Told them, hey, if you're interested, guys, Shroom Kingdom needs your support. If you're interested, just send in your applications, your resumes.
Yeah. Oh, one thing I also forgot to mention how the game works is that you can reuse the assets of the original Super Mario Maker 2 game, because the game files basically have been reverse engineered, and I've built tools that allows to extract these assets. So the algorithms have been developed by other people. I just ported them over to Rust so that they I just built some sort of program which allows to extract them, and you could then inject those assets into your browser so that you can reuse those original assets. But the problem about this is that most people do not own a Nintendo Switch and the game, so it might be better to have our own sprite sheets. Sorry, give me 1 second.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
We need our own assets so that everyone is able to play the game. So fortunately in Web3 this is relatively easy, because we have our own token, and we kind of generate, or we have this money basically that we can give the artists to help us. And also we will have an IDO where we then have near tokens
great.
that we can. Yes, we will also at some point we will after the IDO we will also have near tokens that we can give the artists to help us with these assets.
Really feel that this is basically Shroom Kingdom is your brainchild. It's your whole idea. You really are passionate about it. I did mention that you did mention that you wanted to share some visuals regarding Shroom Kingdom, maybe on its history. So please feel free to share it with us, Mario.
Yes. Let me share my screen. So yeah, as you said.
There we go. Wow, that is a lot of code.
Oh, how can I remove the code? Yeah, you mean this? Well, that's our DAO. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's a little bit. Well, there are a lot of people in our DAO. We are more than 70 people now. Yeah, right there. But one of the problems. Now that we just see this right now, one of the problems that we face with our DAO is that there are too many people that are inactive with voting.
Yes, I think that is a problem.
Yeah, but I think we have some good ideas how we can fix that. So this is also one of the reasons why we need this Discord bot that tracks our DAO activity, so that we know who becomes inactive. Yeah, but I'm currently doing this manually in this sheet. If I could click on it. But yeah, you can basically see how many votes they have done. But yeah, just so you see it. Yeah, there are a couple of problems we're facing right now, but with the DAO, but yeah, we will fix that. Fortunately, Sputnik DAO contracts are built so that you can have these multiple groups. So we have a council group and a community group. And if the community group becomes inactive, we still have our council group, and we can accept or reject all votes basically without requiring the community to vote. But that wasn't what I wanted to show. So
it's
yeah,
alright. It's alright.
I wanted to show you what I've been working on previously. So, well, this is the website that exists since 2017, I think. It's called Super Mario Maker Database, and yeah, it's really simple actually. You can just upload Super Mario Maker 1 levels, give them or change the name, maybe add also a Nintendo ID. Give it a difficulty. You can also give it stars, upvoting basically. And also works for Super Mario Maker 2. You could also upload a bunch of levels there. So there are a lot of people also that dump their game files from the original Nintendo servers. So you have those huge levels. Level folders that you can just upload there. So, this resulted in a lot of courses that have been uploaded, over 38,000 now.
Wow.
And I've also been building tools around that, which is a save file editor. Also for both levels, Super Mario Maker 1 and 2. And I wanted to show you just how it looks like.
Are those like the ones where you see on videos where there's super crazy levels and all of a regular Super Mario game? That comes from the database? Some of them?
We also have these levels. They are normally called Kaizo levels. These extremely hard levels, but yeah, you have also mechanisms where you could search for levels. Hopefully it works. Maybe if you, for example, just look for Kaizo, then something will pop up, which is super difficult if you want to, well, play such
Just
kind of
looking
levels.
at it, it already feels like it's going to be a hard game to play.
Yeah. So, 1 second. Just showing you quickly the save file editor. So I just loaded my save file, and there's only one save file. If I would load it in the user emulator and boot up my Super Mario Maker 2 game, I would just see this one level. And I could just import new ones relatively easy, or switch them. There are a lot of empty slots, so yeah. This is how I could like edit my save file. Yeah. And this is also written in Rust. Yeah, I really like Rust.
Yeah, it's really obvious. It shows.
Yeah, you can also upvote right here. So I could, for example, filter or sort by vote. So I could just, well, import the most prominent levels. But, well, there aren't that many people who upvote, because as you can see right now, the level with most uploads, with most upvotes only has 8 upvotes. So, well, yeah. It's just how it is.
Yeah. But basically, this is. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, go on. I've finished.
All right. But basically, this is what Shroom Kingdom is trying to achieve, only making it more accessible to even the everyday users.
Yep.
That's
Exactly.
really
Yeah.
nice.
So when we launch on mainnet, so obviously we'll first, or let me start. What I'm developing right now is just a prototype of the game. So the game does not yet exist in any form. I've only been doing some proof of concept of the libraries that I want to use. So there is the game library, the game engine, and the physics engine that I want to use, which I could also show you. Because, well, if you go to our website and open the app, you will see this, which gives you instructions to download our asset extractor. And once you've extracted those assets, you can just load them right here. So I've already prepared that, and I could load that. But what you will see is just a physics simulation that just uses the game engine and the physics engine compiled to WebAssembly. Yeah, and also the UI is written in JavaScript, so it uses a library for JavaScript. But I'm facing a couple of problems right now, and I'm not sure if I can really do this, because, well, there are a couple of things in the background that might prevent this. But in the worst case, I will just use a UI library that's written in Rust, and there are plenty of. Would be a problem at all, but yeah. So hopefully in a couple of days or weeks, you might find right here a prototype of the game, where you could move around, where you could just move around with your character and interact with a couple of things, maybe. Yeah, but you would also, but in this stage of development, you would still need the assets. So, yeah, as long as we don't have custom-made assets, you would have to go through this. I also wanted to implement support for game mods, so that you don't have to use Super Mario Maker 2 game files, but you could also go to a game mod website and just download the mods there and use them instead. So that would be a legal way to play it for everyone also.
Looks like we have a lot to look forward to, Mario. It's actually been on my radar for quite a while, Shroom Kingdom, because, you know, we've been checking what dApps there are that we can explore in the system, and Shroom Kingdom popped up, you know, all of a sudden. It's like, oh, what's this? This is kind of interesting. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. So now that you've introduced this concept to our audience, are you planning on maybe you can share with us what you're planning to work on in the future, what's in store for Shroom Kingdom, maybe even have a roadmap you can share with us?
Yeah, so the roadmap will look like right now I'm developing this prototype of the game, but it won't yet persist any data, so there won't be a backend. There won't yet be the blockchain integration because, well, it takes a lot of time, and I think it is extremely important to show the people how the game will look like, and you just need the front end for that for now. Basically kind of prove them that I'm capable building such a game, which is also maybe important. So yeah, this is what I'm doing now. And what we do afterwards is we will launch an NFT airdrop. So we will have a so-called founder NFT that you can acquire by doing a couple of things like following our socials, joining our Discord, Twitter, so on, retweeting stuff, and
I'll be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, you will definitely find out about it because I am planning to launch this NFT airdrop for about a month, so there will be a timeline for the duration where you can purchase this NFT will be about a month. And the special thing about this is that if you share this NFT airdrop with other people, you can earn points, and the more points you acquire during this airdrop period, you will unlock new things like the NFT will get you will unlock lifetime boosts. Like I'm planning to have a boost for all the token acquisitions, so you would actually earn more Shroom token the more people that use the referral link that you will then get.
Interesting.
And it will, we will probably also do some, that you just get some couple of Shroom tokens as well, and there will also be characters attached to these NFTs. So if you acquire this founder NFT, you will unlock a character called Mir Shan.
Yes,
you might have heard about it.
Yes, I might have heard about it.
Yeah, so you will actually unlock this character in your game if you have this NFT on the blockchain. And there might be also other characters. So you have heard about Bob Boom.
Bob Boom, not really, not entirely, but yes.
It's a comic launching on Paros. They made this character. And I think it's really cool. But I'm in contact with the founders of Baboon.
Baboon. Okay.
Maybe he will also be a playable character, but yeah.
I think I'm leaning towards more to the Near Chan side of things. But yes.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing us this project that you're working on, Mario. We're really looking forward to what's in store for you and for the Shroom Kingdom. For sure, a lot of our community members in the Philippines have already been introduced to the different apps. They're already exploring, and yes, they've come up on Shroom Kingdom, and I can say they're pretty excited for it too. So lots of stuff to look forward to, and I wish you the best in this development of the project. For now, guys.
Thank you.
Oh yes, you go on.
Yeah, I might go on, yes. If you want to. If you still
It's
have
okay.
time. Well, after our NFT airdrop, I'm relatively sure that we will launch our IDO on Skyward Finance. So you will then be able also to buy the Shroom
Invest.
tokens.
Yes.
Yes. And it will, yeah, hopefully we will earn enough money so that I will be able to work full-time on this. So that's actually my plan, to quit my job then, and we'll see.
Hoping for the best on that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. For now, guys, we're happy to have Mario on the show with us. We hope you can stay up to date on the latest projects and that are being worked on the near platform. We really look forward to everything again that Mario and his team are doing for Shroom Kingdom. So be sure to check out our socials for updates on on the different happenings in the ecosystem, so that you can be involved and get the most out of this your stay in the community. So I guess that will be all. Mario, thank you for being on the show once again. Happy to have you, and I hope you guys have a good night.
Thank you for inviting me.